This happened more than 20 years ago. It was in the fall when I was in 6th grade. At that time, I was part of an extracurricular club. We would have activities after school on weekdays. Club activities usually ended at 7, so by the time we left, it was usually dark. On that day, after the club activities ended, I decided to go home with my 4 friends as usual. We're all in the same class, so oftentimes you get lots of conversation, and before we knew it, the 4 of us were the only ones left. It was completely dark outside. As usual, we left the gymnasium and headed toward the school buildings through the courtyard and towards the main gate to exit the school. And here's something about the dark. Unlike during the day, the school at night is pitch black and eerie. It's not a single insect chirping. And it feels even scary when I think that we're the only ones there, even though we always go there. I mean, it's school after all. Perhaps we were tired of talking, because we were walking without talking much. Soon, we were about to reach the corridor when a black shadow sprinted across it and disappeared. And we were all stunned. The fire doors were closed that night, so there was no way we could get through. One of the girls muttered, "Teke Teke." Teke Teke is a ghost or monster without a lower body, and when it moves using its arms, it makes a Teke Teke sound. At that moment, the school's emergency bell suddenly rang. As soon as we heard the bell, we all screamed and ran away as fast as we could. The 4 of us ran into the nearby park. I remember being excited about seeing ghosts for the first time and talking to my friends about it. Seems that each of us saw something different. To me, it looked like a monster with sickle-like hands. The only thing that the 4 of us had in common was that they were black. At that time, the occult was at its height. The scary stories and urban legends were popular at school. There were many TV shows and manga that featured school ghost stories, and perhaps it was our desire to see something occult that caused the dark shadow to even appear in the first place. And after that day, I learned later that there was a stone statue of the former principal of my school in the corner of the schoolyard. And one of the 7 wonders of the school is that the stone statue walks around. Perhaps that's what we saw.